Flyers TV is sponsored by the Bay Hotel.
Well, that's 2 performances back-to-back that these guys have put in. Hopefully they're starting to believe in themselves and realize what a little hard work does. Same team doing exactly the same things, except now the guys are playing for 60 minutes, and it's 2 good hockey teams we just beat.
You've known all season, and you've reiterated many times on this interview just exactly that this team can do that, so it must be quite pleasing to see them actually believe that.
Yeah, well, absolutely. I know that doubt can creep in at times, especially when you're not performing to your capabilities and you're wondering what it is. But I think the message has hopefully finally got through to these guys. And we have some good short-term goals now. We only have 8 weeks left, and I don't think it's a lot to ask to bring a performance like that every night. And it's really good hockey. It's good to see, and it's a long time coming, but I'm glad it materialized.
Intensity to that as well. Some of the plays. Ned's first goal as well was quite outstanding.
Yeah, and I'm really happy for the boys as well. Been hard on them this year, and I think sometimes obviously you have to be. We've been trying to get this performance out of the guys for a long time, and hopefully they're starting to believe in themselves a little bit, because we know what this team's capable of, and we get nights like this. That's 2 of the best teams in the league that we've just turned over. With Hull winning tonight, the 2 points become even more important for us, and we just got to continue to find a way, just not be satisfied with winning a couple big games, but really here on out for the rest of the season, make sure that we bring that intensity all the time.
Start of the third period, Chris Wan's got a goal which people are thinking might be the goal of the season so far.
Really pleased for Wando. Wando's had one of the tougher times at it. I played and coached Wando for a long time, and for good portions of the last couple of seasons he's sat on the bench, but he's come onto a game, he's worked hard off the ice, and he certainly deserves a spot in the lineup. And the bench erupted when it went in for him. The guys are really pleased for him. They know how much it means hockey-wise to him, and how much of a team player he is, so really pleased for Wando tonight.
Matt Nickerson chosen as man of the match tonight, and he was right in action from the start with the fight. Did you know he was going to go straight in there with that?
No, but we certainly discussed it. I think this is the first time that team's seen Nicker in the lineup, and they play different when he's not, And, so Matt goes out there and he does what he does best, and he gets the bench fired up, and that's the type of intensity we want to be playing with. Matt he didn't get man of the match for the fight. It got the team going, but you see how effective Matt Nickerson. Look at our penalty kill. He gets that big stick on pucks and he gets it down the ice. He plays with intensity. A couple big hits out of him tonight, and we're better with Matt in our lineup. Well-deserved man of the match for him tonight. It's good to see him playing good hockey as well.
So tomorrow night it's Hull down at Hull. So how do you see that one going?
Well, we still have them 4 times. We're right beside each other in the standings. So I think it's imperative that from the onset that we go out there. We're going down there to win the hockey game, but we really have to stamp our authority on the game. They play well down there. But with them winning tonight, we need another 2 points tomorrow to certainly widen that gap a little bit and push us up the charts, because I think the title race is certainly starting to heat up at the top of the league. So nobody's going to be taking nights off. Everybody's going to be beating everybody. So, that doesn't really matter to us. We're going to concentrate on the task at hand and worry about our games. And I feel if we do that and we keep bringing this, we'll have ourselves in a good position by the end of the season.
That gap between 6th and 5th is just looking like one of these ones that's almost unbridgeable.
It's hard to say. Like I said, with that title race really heating up, it'll get intense here, and all it takes is somebody to go on a serious run, and vice versa, somebody can take a bit of a loss, as well. So we're not really setting too many long-term goals right now. I think it's talked it over with our captain and a few of the other guys. I think short-term goals work good for this team, and a game at a time, a period at a time, and we'll let the chips fall where they may. But I like our schedule here on out, and if we can keep this level of play up, it should see us in good stead.
And just finally, next weekend it's 2 away games, Edinburgh and Dundee. Does that affect the team when there's no sort of home game to kind of get them fired up?
I don't know. I mean, up until just recently, our better form had been on the road. But we're trying not to distinguish that right now. Like I just addressed in your earlier question, I think it's vital that we, no matter where we're playing or who we're playing, we worry about ourselves. And if we play like we have been playing, I fancy our chances in any game.
So, Matt Nickerson, man of the match this evening. That was quite a game against Cardiff.
Yeah, I mean, a couple guys probably should have deserved it a little more, especially Reeves. But hey, even a blind squirrel finds a nut once in a while. I guess when you fight, you get a little extra. But yeah, great team game. Following up from playing Belfast at home last weekend, guys are battling, and we were down going in that third, and everybody in the room knew we were going to win the game. So when we're working like that, we're confident, and we should be.
That's quite a change in the team over the past couple of weeks. It's what's the difference?
I don't know. Couldn't tell you. Just if we can find that consistency of that effort and that battle level that we had tonight and against Belfast on Sunday. Again, I said it last year. We're a tough team to beat anybody. So we proved it tonight, proved it last week, and hopefully we can prove it again tomorrow in Hull.
Coach has been saying all season to us here, after the games, this team can actually win, and this is what you guys are proving.
Yeah, no, I mean, we knew it. The core of most everybody came back minus a few, and the guys that did come in have helped out quite a bit. So we just again got to find that consistent effort every night, and like we did last year on that run, we battled every night and we weren't outworked. So hopefully we're on our way.
You had quite a game tonight, actually. Not to take away from your performance, you got some really good hits in, and that fight at the start. Did you always know that you were going to go out there and kind of fire up the crowd that way?
That one kind of went back to a few games when I was suspended and we played them. He challenged our bench, and I wasn't there, so I mean that's an open-ended challenge for me. And when I come back, then I'm ready to take you up on that offer. So that's what that was, and. Yeah, I knew it would fire the guys up, and the guys knew it was coming. We had talked about it. They were pretty upset getting challenged when I wasn't in the lineup, so, come out and deal with it and move on.
That must be quite frustrating for you when you are out and that sort of thing's happening.
It kills me. I mean, blood's boiling, and, I hate leaving the guys out like that, and that's why I hate being suspended, because, sometimes we get taken advantage of when I can't be out there to help police the ice. But, tonight worked out, and hopefully we can roll on.
Got the impression towards the end, in fact, just at the final whistle, that you were kind of having to hold yourself back a little bit.
Yeah, well, I know Dopes is watching. Those guys are pretty awesome, so I gotta be careful with what I do and just be smart, laid back, and if somebody wants to go, we'll square up and do it. Other than that, I gotta stay out of it.
So down to Hull tomorrow night, so how do you see the team faring there?
I think we got to play the same way again, like tonight, like the last time. We bring that effort and that battle, that compete level that we had tonight. It's going to be a good game. They're a good, hard team, and they skate well. Little, small, quick team, but we beat them down there. We've beaten them here. There's no reason why we can't go down there and win. We should. And
just finally, who do you fancy tomorrow night in the Super Bowl?
I'm from New England, so I'm going with T. Brady and the boys. It's got to be New England. Me and Kevin are rooting hard right now.
What do you think about the whole Deflategate saga that's gone on?
I don't know. I mean, all these petitions to get the Patriots kicked out and Indy to get in, I think it's kind of ridiculous, but I don't know. I don't know if we're guilty or not.
Will you make it back in time?
I know. We'll be watching that on the bus on iPads.
Excellent. Matt, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Cheers.